everyone, welcome to my channel. Today Matt Builds. Sorry I didn't get to do a video yesterday. I really am sorry about that. Reason being I had to take a few trips to the tip. Looking at about 5 trips to take my old bed there, and then I had to go to a charity shop to tell them not to come and get the bed because it was damaged. But one of the wing nuts, the thread inside the middle had snapped out, and 3 of them altogether, so about 3-4 of them, so it was no good, so I ended up taking it to the tip, and plus other jobs that I had to do. But today I'm going to do the USS Arizona BB39, and it's the photo etch parts that I'm going to be doing, which I'll show you on the build desk, and also show you what I did on Sunday. So with that said, let's make a start. Okay, on Sunday I did this, the Sherman Fury tank. I put primer on it, Chaos Black. It's going to be painted, but I just wanted to get the primer on so make sure the paint goes on a lot easier. So this will be getting airbrushed, but you won't be able to see that anyway because my airbrush is over that way. So yeah. So I'll just put this to one side until I have to put it on my Enterprise. But today is this day, photo etch, and what I'm doing is this catapult here, which will end up looking like that. And there's a lot of fiddly parts to go on that, but it shows you how it goes together. Like this is C6, which is this one here. So yeah, bit of a challenge, but let's see how we get on with it. Probably it might just this one I'll do. I'll probably do the others tonight when I'm live on Little History's channel. Get some more of these done. So let's crack on. And I'm looking forward to using these photo etch cutters for the first time. So I'll have to be very careful how I take these off. If I can get these in here. So if I just cut that there. I have to be careful I don't snap. It comes off easy. So I'll just cut that part off there. Cut that part off. With it being such a big piece, what I'll do, I'll just pause the camera, get it all cut off, and I'll get back to you. Okay, I just realised I needed this one first, D20. I've took the other one off, C6, but it's this one I need first. So this will have to be filed. Okay. Now I need my bending scissors, which are close by, luckily. Because we need to stick F9 on there, but I'm going to bend these down first before I do anything, because it's like these small other details to go on. So actually, before I use these, let's see if I can just bend them. I need to make sure they're getting bent the right way round. Yeah, they will do, yeah. Perfect. And I need to bend this into place. Like that. Bend that one down as well. That's not looking too bad up to now. Then bend this one down. Perfect. And now we need to get these into place. Bend them down slightly so it gives me a bit of a leverage. So I can just bend them all the way down there. When it's supposed to be flush, because when now I need to glue this into place. I don't know whether to use a brush or a cocktail stick, so I might use my cocktail stick, to be honest. So to get a grip, I'm going to use a little bit of masking tape, so it helps it stick. So I'll do the same on with this one, because I didn't really fancy using the plastic one, because there's no really good detail in the plastic. And if I get glue on the edges on the outside, then I can always clean it up. Okay. Masking tape again. Help that stick. Put one in the centre. And one at the end here. So I'll leave that once I've got the other one on. Because there's other parts that need to be added to this, but I can't add them yet until this is completely stuck. I'll put one at the end here. So all I've got to do now is just wait for that to stick. That's not turned out too bad. Not turned out bad at all. Brilliant. Right. So what I'll do in the meantime, get hold of this one. Now this has got to be bent down as well. So I'm going to have to get one of those extension tools so I can just put it in there and bend it. And I've got a small one, but that will not do the job. So that's the first side down. Now to get the other side down, but I need to bend. Actually, I should have filed that. I need to get this up. Make a start on it. That's one part up. Kind of up. Now I'll get this on this side and do the same with that. And then just use my fingers. Making sure it's equal each side. Now I need to bend this into place. So I'll probably have to put tape on this as well, because this needs gluing into position. That's got to be folded on the inside. Or on top. Right, on the top. Okay. Slightly bend it back. Not a lot. And again, get the tape, push that in and down, actually what I'll do, I use the tape to push it in. Fold that down like that. So hopefully that should hold it into place. So now I'll do the same with this one, but what we'll do, I'll glue it first. I'll tell you what guys, since I've got no bed, I've been sleeping on the settee. And these need folding down as well, so I'll have to do that after these are dry. I think I pushed that in a bit too far. Right, so I'll just push that down. And after this video, I've got a job to do again, so really I've not finished. I've got to get my room ready for when my new bed comes next month, and also before the carpet comes in a couple of weeks. Actually, I think it's next week it comes, my new carpet. So yeah. Trouble with this kind of tape, it's not very good for photo etch, but I'll get it round and push that part down there and push that there, just move that along. So these two here, they'll have to be I think no, I'm not sure. Right, let's just have a quick look. Now, there's some photo which needs to go on there as well. Other detail, like with this one, but I can't do that one until that's stuck, because I've got little details here. And I need D34, no, F8, for the swinging of the catapult. This is a separate catapult from the look of it. One goes on the gun turret and the other one goes on the deck, I think so. So we've got this part here, the crane. That's going to be fun to put together, because I've got a load of little parts to go on and I can't bend that in place until that lot is stuck. Right, so we'll let that stick while I get the crane. Which is, I think, is this one here. This one here. D25. Make sure this is D sprue. Make sure that's 25. It certainly is. So I didn't want to cut the name, but the only way to get out is cut the name. A bit awkward to get these in here. What I'm going to have to do, I might still have to use a Stanley knife, to be honest, just to get them out. See if we can get it in there. For some unknown reason, they will not go in them gaps. Oh, I've got that one. And that one. Right, it's going to have to be the Stanley knife again, I think. It's just with it being awkward there. I mean, if the what's-its were wide enough, the gaps were wide enough, I could have had this off in no time at all. But the gaps are not really that wide. Well, that is the crane, and I need to find out which way these bend. So, right, that's the top, so this is the inside. Right, I think I might know how to do this. Because the parts have got to go in the middle on these here. So if I bend this up and this up, then I'll be able to fit them in. And then they'll be able to stick. So bend it up like that. And that. You see what I could use. Are the tweezers to get them parts in, and I think it's raining. Actually, it's not raining, it's chucking it down. Typical. Right, so these are the parts here that I need. So like all these here, even the smaller ones, which will be fun. So D46, 40, 44, 45, 46, 44, 45, 46. So I'll get 46 out first. They said it was going to rain, but not until late on today. That's sounds. Right, what I'm going to do, cut this off, cut that off. Cut that off, and like that. Literally hammering it down out here. And then cut this part out. Try get these other parts out, so I think I'll use the file. Okay. So I'll just put that there for a minute so I don't lose it. Because this will be going here. Damn it. I'm going to squeeze it in a bit too much now. Okay. Just be very, very careful. Well, that's the first one in place. Very hard to see, but I guarantee you it's in there. Okay, so the next one I need, what time are we on now? 35 minutes, wow. So the next one I need is 45. And still attached. So get that off. Just put that there. Not losing it. And the same again. It's that small detail there. Make sure it's straight, which it is. And then once all this is dry, I'll be bending that over. And there's some pieces need to go down here as well for this to be folded over here. That'll be bent over that way, this piece here will be bent over that way, and this will be bent up. So the next one I need is 44, 43? 44. Which is the last one here. So if I just bend this back in two, it should be easier for it to fall off. Okay, so once I get this one on, because we're on 40 minutes, I'll pause the camera, get these done, but I'll leave this end, and then I'll show you the results when it's on. So again, bits of glue. Okay. Are we in? We're in. Right, so I'll just pause the camera, get the rest in on this side, and then I'll show you the result. Okay guys, I've done that. I'm not done down this end yet. I'll probably do that later on tonight. But I've done in there all the bits, the cross sections inside that crane. Fiddly work to do. So this will have to be bent down, but it's going to collide with this one, so I don't know which one to do first. I'll have to figure it out. But I'm going to wait for that lot to stick, and then once that's stuck, I'm going to have a go at pressing this one down here, put glue on and put tape round so it sticks, just like with these. These haven't gone on too bad. Well, I'm glad that catapult went together alright, with no problems. Let's just hope everything sticks. So that's it for today for the Enterprise, for the Arizona. Like I said, I've got to wait for everything to dry now, and very small tiny pieces, like with these here, they're even smaller ones here, they've got to go on this side down here. So starting from that side, or I could start from the smallest, working my way up to the biggest, and then bending that over, lifting that up, and then attaching it onto this, the Fort Wedge base. Or I could add that onto F8. I think I've got F sprue out somewhere. They're G sprues. I know I've seen them. These are H sprues, and I don't think I have got them out. No, I thought I had them out. I could have sworn I did. I probably put them back in the box without realising it. So that's it for today. Well guys, really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed doing that. I thought it was going to be quite difficult and tricky to do, but no problems whatsoever, especially with that catapult. That tape's not coming off until tomorrow. And then once I've got it on its base and put all the details on, especially on this one here, then I can spray it and prime and spray it. I think this part here goes underneath. I think it does. I'm not 100%, but until I have a look. But I found a way to use them photo etch scissors just cut along the sprue and then no problem at all. Because I would have thought they could have gone in between the gaps, but the two bit midges wide, so there weren't much I could do with that. That's why I had to use the Stanley knife again for the time being. Also, like with this one, I've got a lot of small detail where my finger is to go on there, and the base as well. But this other one here to the left, that'll be a bit of detail on that. Very tiny parts to go on, and attach it to F8, so I can put that photo etch on base F8. And also we've got all that lot there, photo etch to go on the superstructure. But we're not getting to that yet, because according to instructions we're starting on the catapult anyway, so I thought I'd use the photo etch. There's still a lot to go on that other one. Yeah, it doesn't say bend it under. Well, it's only one place it can go really, is under. Oh no, wait a minute. Hang on. Yeah, because that goes underneath this piece here. That's the bottom, and that's the top. So that one is nearly finished. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces to go on the catapult. Yeah. Could have sworn I had F sprue out. I'll have to check, because it's plastic to go on there as well. Interesting. Right, well, anyway, I'll probably get the rest finished tonight on this section. Well, on this crane anyway, get the photo etch parts done in there, and then hopefully I can bend that down and tape it up. Yeah, I think I will finish that off tonight. So anyway guys, I'm going to get going. I've got to do a few jobs in my bedroom again. I've got to repaste the wallpaper on my ceiling. The edges are coming out, hanging down, so I'm going to have to repaste that. Not a lot to do on that, but I'm just dreading the day when I've got to empty my wardrobes. Actually, when is the 20th? I think it's next week. Let's have a look. Yep, next Tuesday, the 20th. So I can't go anywhere because I've got to move stuff around. But my Titanic will have to come out. I'm going to have to lift the display case up, take the ship off the base and take it into my partner's bedroom. Leave it there until the carpet's been laid. There's a lot of messing about. So if you like this video guys, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to that notification bell for future videos. So either tonight on Little History's channel or tomorrow, you all stay safe, take care, I'll see you then. Bye for now.